My name is Evangelist Christian Chukwuka, the CEO of Abounding Grace Foundation. This is my brother. Your name, please tell them your name.
I'm Chukwuma Opara by name.
Speak loud so they can hear you.
I'm Chukwuma Opara by name.
Chukwuma Opara by name. This is a brother that I met in Owerri prison. That was like last year. I met him last year in Owerri prison when we had our crusade. And during that crusade, something happened in his life, and he's one among those that gave his life to Christ that day. He came out surrendered all. There was a word of prophecy that came. I called you out, right?
You called me out of this. Right.
Out of the whole group, about 2,600 prisoners that are there in Owerri. I singled him out. I called him out that day, and then the word of prophecy said to him that he's gonna go home in any time from now. I know that he has spent 6 years and 6 years and how many months?
6 years, 1 week and 4 days.
6 years, 1 week and 4 days he spent in that Owerri prison in a very terrible condition. He can testify that the place, the roofs were leaking water. When people are sleeping, roofs are leaking water. It was Abounding Grace Foundation. I went there with the DCP, what's his now DCP name now, Kano. DCP Kano, and we repaired the zinc and everything, and then they have so many of these bed bugs everywhere. We had to buy a lot of fumigation and then went in there to fumigate. We have done a great work in our prison, and so many, over 400 or 500 people left when I went there last time because of all this Biafra stuff. They carry so many people inside there that are innocent. But this man, he has been there for 6 years and a week and so I think it's better for us to hear from him while he got in there and how God set him free, because the divine intervention of God is more powerful than man's intervention. When God steps in, everything natural will give way and supernatural will start to act. This is my brother Chukwuma. I want you to hear from him. So my brother, tell us a little bit of what happened and why you enter inside the prison. So,
thank you very much.
You speak loud so they can hear you, yeah?
That was during Rocha's campaign. I was a professional manufacturer. I am into the production of conference bags, seminar bags, workshops, anything that has to do with corporate promotion. That is my line of business. So I was contacted by the state government to produce a school bag for the state, fish and teach. So the day I went for the memorandum of understanding, they signed it, and as I was leaving the government house, my phone rang. I was told that one of my kindred brother was in court, and since I'm away, I should go and see him. So because I was in a hurry, I decided to see him since from the government house to the courtyard is closed. So I went in there to see the man. After the court proceeding, I never knew that the same brother of mine who gave him that case, we are all kind of suspecting me that I knew of the man's death. Here, they invited the police, got me arrested, took me to the state CID. From there, I was remanded in prison.
What was the charge?
Murder case.
Murder case.
Of which I know nothing about. And we started the hearing. At the end of the day, at the end of 6 years, I was found that I committed no crime. And I was discharged and acquitted. So here I am today testifying to the glory of God, what the Lord has done in my life. That was
okay. When we got into the prison for the crusade, when Abounding Grace Foundation came while I was ministering, what exactly happened that made you to take decision to that day?
I listened to the story, how you spent 8 years thereabout, and how the Lord has been, good to you. And then within myself, I know that something is going to happen in my life. But as I was contemplating this in my heart, half of the crowd, about 2,000 something, you will see 400. You will still know me out from the crowd. And told me, I'm deciding that soon that I'm getting my freedom.
Even though it was a hopeless situation, imagine a murder case. Somebody is being charged for murder, and then out of the 2,400 people, out of 2,400 people inside that prison, I called just him out. I called him out. And I did not know what the case is. Did I ask you the case? I don't usually ask anybody the case. That is God's intervention. You see, God has never stopped working, and He has never stopped using people to do His thing. See, manifestation of God's glory is still, even in Abounding Grace Foundation, and even in the church where we are today, Dominion City, where we all worship together today. Me, my brother here, and even the person who is my recorder here, who came out from death sentence, who spent 10 years inside the prison, and he is also our driver and everything. You know, what God is doing with Abounding Grace Foundation, it marvels me myself sometimes. Yes, I'm the state man. He gave me the vision and everything, but sometimes it marvels me what he's doing. This man would have been maybe killed in prison for nothing, 6 years, and he spent before they finally realized that they are accusing him wrongly, and then they set him free. But not because they realized, it's because the word was spoken over his life. So those that are out there that are watching this thing, I want you to understand one thing. If you have a gift of setting the captives free, make use of it. But that's a by the way. Please, my brother, while you are out of here, has anyone in the government made any help to talk to you at all how to compensate your 6 years in the prison? How to help you and say sorry for what happened? How can we make it up? Nobody has contacted you.
As I speak with you now, I've lost everything I do as a man. My house, my office, everything, my equipment, everything.
You see, this is exactly the point I'm trying to make here. I didn't come to Nigeria to come and make mockery of myself or mockery of Jesus Christ who sent me. I came here to make a point. The point is that Nigeria must reform their prison system. The government must institutionalize the way they're thinking on what they do with people, ex-convicts and convicts and those that are innocently sentenced. Like this young man recording this video here now, he was in that prison for 10 years and the mother died there, father died there, the brother and sister died. 4 family members are gone. He came out all alone. I have to carry the burden because he has nobody else to care for him. I have to pay for his house and do everything. But this is not our work. Nigerian government should know that they are doing wrong and try to rectify the wrongs. This young man has spent 6 years innocently for a case he did not know anything about. So I'm expecting Nigerian government in this very matter. Which state are you from originally? From Imo State. I'm gonna do everything to make sure that Rochas also know about it. The governor of Imo State know about this case. They need to start to compensate people. In Anambra, there was a time I made this kind of video, and then Obiano went to the prisons. Our governor of Anambra State went to the prison and released 20 people, gave them 1 million naira each. That is how other governors should act. This man have lost his office, he's lost his house, he's lost everything. He's lost the mother. Oh, your mother dead as well. You see, the situation is kind of unbearable. It's unbearable. Now, where will he start? That's the question. Where will he start? Because I cannot be able to handle the situations of over 6,000 prisoners that are released already. How can I be able to handle them? The governors need to put their hands on, especially Imo State governor. In this case, they have to do something. He was wrongly sentenced and acquitted after. Then you should give him compensation, at least 6 million naira for the 6 years. Let him start something. Extremely important. So now, I mean, my brother, now what do you plan to do? What do you intend to do? I hope you are forgiving everybody, but that's the first thing. Forgiving everybody, because if you don't forgive, then God will not be able to work. So since you are forgiving them now, what do you intend to do now? What do you want to tell Nigerian government? Please speak out, because in just a few minutes we're rounding up the interview.
What I have to tell the government is this, that as a manufacturer by profession, I need to go back to my business. Because it is in me. It is in me. But for now, there is no money to even rent an office or buy machineries or to even rent a house. So the government should see a way of facilitating to establish me and So with important one now is, getting an accommodation, because as I speak now, I have no way to get ahead. Just nice.
Please, we can't rely on government alone because they might fail us. Individuals, everybody who is having access to this video or who lay their eyes on this video, if you have any way of helping this young man, please do so. You know that this is, can two work together except they agree? We are in agreement in this business of saving souls. So let us try to help this young man, whichever we believe to get an accommodation for him. We would be so glad, we would be extremely glad. So please, and our video should be like only 2 minutes left on my video now. And what we need you to do as well is to please try your possible best to search for our governor of Imo State, Rochas, his number. I haven't gotten his number. I got the one of Enugu governor, Anambra, and so on and so forth. But that man, I haven't gotten his own. We need his number so that we can tell him about this situation. He needs to act on it. My brother, just be very sure, be rest assured that God is not failing anybody. Has never failed me. After my 8 years in prison, he restored me. He restored me completely. Your own, see this your 6 years, you will not know when all of them will be restored. You will see everything will be restored. And even the lady that has been by your side all this while going through, God will restore her as well. God will restore her because I know that our God is not mocked. Whatsoever man swear to read, those that put in this situation, they will later on come to you and say they are sorry. If they don't come to apologize, they know that I'm lying to you. They will come to and say sorry to you. And I know that you shall be well with you very soon. So I will do everything we have to do to make sure that we assist you, even in the area of trying to get a place to stay. Abounding Grace Foundation must make sure we assist you financially. That one is starting. We must do whatever we can, in any level we can. But we need the government to compensate you for this madness because it's not supposed to be like this. Something needs to happen so that Nigeria will start to restructure their prison system. It's not going well. We have to stop what is going on.
The place is hell on earth.
The place is hell on earth. I've been there 2 or 3 times.
There is a bill that will be for 540 minutes.
They have to.
Now they have over 25 as of now.
Last time I was there was 2,600. That was when I went there with both children and all of them.
People die every day on a daily basis. In fact, it's a hell on earth. That place. Just thank God that,
when I say to people that people die in Port Harcourt prison, minimum 8 people every day in Port Harcourt prison, you don't believe me. Hear him saying it again, where prison, it happens every prison in Nigeria. They are moving dead bodies daily, as if they are not human beings. As if they are not human beings. We are all asking for help. Nigerian government, our president, vice president, please, we need you to help us to reform Nigerian prison systems. People are dying on a daily basis. Yeah? Any advice you want to give to people that are out there that should be careful of getting over there? But when you get in there, it's a different story. Any advice, give them?
Honestly, it's a place I've been. I experienced it myself. And my advice to the young youth nowadays is that they should fear God, because I have seen armed robbers killed. I have seen armed robbers sentenced to condemned prison in Port Harcourt, and they end up, not all the money their family wasted and everything. They became a disgrace to the family. So my advice to them is Christ remains the only way. Embrace Christ.
Salvation. That they may see Jesus. That's the most important thing. Every one of you now to make sure that you find Jesus Christ in whatever you are doing. Make sure you find him. Because when you have Christ in you, I'm not saying that something will not show up, or affliction can show up. When it shows up, then you will take over. Because as far as I'm concerned, he is the one that set me free from 8 years in prison, and I know that he can do it for anybody if you happen to get there. But one of the biggest problems we are having now is that we are not reaching out to the youth. We have to get to universities and also so that we can talk to the youths and then get the youths away from crime. Okay, that's what we want to address this moment. And please, my brother Chukuma, take heart for the 6 years. It's not enough to say take heart. Something has to happen. We're going to share this video as far as we can to every governor we have access to. Vice President, I'm going to share it to him so that they will know that this damage has been really is escalating. We need to do something about it. May God bless you for coming. If you have any other thing you want to say?
All I need to say is Just thank God who has granted me this freedom. In His name,
Amen. Thank you, Jesus Christ, and thank God for all the whole thing that He has been doing inside the prisons, because there are so many things that He has done for the poor people, He has done for the prisoners, and your own is not going to be the last. So many people are going to gain their freedom soon as well. May God bless you. I'm glad you came, okay? He came all the way from Imo State. God bless you.